Hello, friends, and welcome once again to the Pep Talk with me, Sudip. Friends, today I'm going to talk about managing change. Before I go ahead with that module, let me ask you an important question. Friends, don't you think people find it difficult to adjust or adapt to changes? And if yes, why so? So before I go ahead with the entire module, let me take the help of the PowerPoint to connect with all of you. So friends, we are talking about managing change. And this module will find use in today's time, in the quarantine time, work from home, or when you get back to office and start working again, or in general, with the changes in your work and your life, you will benefit from this module. Story of an eagle. What is that story which connects us to change? Well, an eagle has two lifespans. What do I mean by that? Friends, eagle sheds its beak, its claws and feathers at the age of 40. It's very difficult process, but it takes a chance and it does all this on its own, where it plucks off its own beak, rubbing it against a stone, and plucks its own feathers off using its claws or beak, and also get rid of their claws. But the question is, friends, do you know why? Because an eagle has an entire lifespan probability of 70 years, but at the age of 40 it finds these features like the beak, the feather and the claws becoming a little damaged and heavy, so it cannot fly and hunt. So it has to take itself through this difficult process to live the next 30 years. And that is why change for an eagle is most important in its lifespan. It has a choice not to change and wither away and die, or change with the difficulty, as I said, and live another 30 years soaring the skies like the king. Friends, any relation between change and comfort zone? I know you have heard about this term comfort zone. So let me take you a little more into this very important area. You see in this slide, there are four zones or four kinds of people who likes to stay in those zones, or organization as a whole who likes to or who adopts or does things like this. For example, if you take my right hand first point here, you will see that lagging behind, people who don't want to change. So they're always lagging behind. There are organization, individuals who don't change with time. And there is a saying, change with change. Otherwise, yes, you're right, change will change. People are in their comfort zone, very comfortable. And what happens? They don't move forward, the world moves forward. And then they go into that rightmost point, lagging behind. But there are people who move forward and are adopters. But those who are innovators really, really gush at it. And the forerunners. So we know that the world belongs to the forerunners, people running in the front. Everybody else is at the back. So choice is yours. You want to adapt, change, and be that person, innovate, then you are the right person. You are the right organization. So what does it take to do all that? Very simple 4 points. Flexibility. Flexibility, not rigidity. In your products, in your services, in your work. In today's quarantine times, many people lost their jobs just because they didn't want to do that particular job was given to them. And the company couldn't keep them. If they would have been flexible, they would have still had the job. Progressive thinking. Like I said, to be innovative, you have to stay ahead of your times. We'll come to the examples. Sense of urgency, body language, people in that organization, it says it all. Creative mindset. What can you do without a creative mindset? Can you do anything? Can you be innovative? Creativity and innovation are a little different. Creativity is something from 0 to 100, but innovation is giving that tweak from 99 to 100. Remember, friends? Does it ring a bell? Nokia, BlackBerry, Rajdoot the motorbike, Yamaha. No, not Yamaha. The Rajdoot RD350. Then we have the Ambassador, Hindustan Motors, Xerox, and Yahoo. Yahoo Mail, most commonly. Friends, I know you remember what happened to Nokia. They didn't want to work with the smartphones. The world changed. They didn't change. BlackBerry once was selling 50% of the phones in the US. What happened? Rajdoot motorbike, like I said, or the Yamaha D350 and the Rajdoot brand didn't change. What an awesome bike that was. Yahoo Mail, we all used it at some point, but today, where is it? Ambassador, what a beautiful iconic car. Where is it now? Xerox, we don't have, we call it Xerox, but is it really Xerox? These are something that you need to understand as an organization. In today's time, very important, very, very, very important. Story of a frog in a tub. Frog is sitting in a tub. See how happy it is. The moment I light something below it and warm it up, the water it hit, it jumps off and flees. So that is how people are to change. But if the water is already hot and you put the frog, what happens? It has to stay in. Yes, friends. So if there is somebody influencing you, you go with the change. There's a leadership, you go with the change. But if you start change from zero and nobody wants to change, the organization can't change. Success stories, Bajaj, what a story. Look at the bikes they make today. Force Motors, do you know, friends? These Force Motors used to make chassis and other components of the other companies, big companies, international brands like Mercedes. Today they have their own vehicles, the Force Motors, amazing story. Mahindra, what cars they are making. I just saw Ultras. Wow, what a vehicle. XUV 500. So many products they are having. Amazing. Samsung phones. During Nokia time, Samsung was always number two. But now it's number one. And Hero Motocorp. Hero bikes. They used to make cycle. Today you see they are one of the largest bike manufacturers in the world, motorcycles. So these are success stories because you see, if you study these companies, you will know that they changed with change. That is why today they're doing so well. Thank you, friends, for watching this episode. Let me know how you're liking all the episodes. Until next time, goodbye and take good care of yourself.